Hey guys, how's it going? I'm the Timmeister and welcome back to Dunswell. In this episode, I want to work on the University of Dunswell. Alright, so if you remember a couple episodes ago, I was having some issues with the student count. Alright, so we were bottoming out at like 900 students. I couldn't get it up to go over 1,000. You know, everything else was good, like academic works, we have plenty now. The campus attractiveness is all good to go. But our student count just wasn't there. And I thought it may have something to do with our population just not being high enough to sustain two campuses. So I thought to myself, why don't I try just shutting off the trade school, the Dunswell Institute of Technology. So I did just that. I shut off the main building, and it pretty much like shuts off the whole campus, just because like if I hover over here, it says the requirement for staying. So if I hover my cursor over here, it says the campus area will get no tuition fees as long as the administration building is not working. So that virtually shuts off the whole university. So immediately after shutting off the Dunswell Institute of Technology, my student count here just shot up to like 1,400. And at the end of the academic year, we're going to be upgrading to a renowned university, okay, no, we're a renowned university now, but we're going to go to a level 4, whatever that is. So, I still have a couple minutes to kill. This was kind of just like an introduction to tell you guys what's going on. But on top of building the university, we have a little bit of demand here, and I would like to build up this neighborhood and start to like work on this area here in the southern part of Dunswell. But I eventually want to get over here into like North Brightwood too. But I'm going to start off over here. So anyway, I'm going to pause the game for now. I'm going to do a little bit of work, laying out some streets and stuff. And I'll catch you guys in 2 minutes. Okay, so with the road network being complete, let's check on our campus area. And okay, we've reached the acclaimed reputation status, level 4. Oh, okay. We just for a second dropped under the required students, but it doesn't really matter because once you reach level 4, you're there anyway. So let's check out what we have going on here. Okay, so we unlocked 3 new buildings, one of which is an auditorium. Next one is laboratories and a bookstore. And let's just check at the very end. Okay, so that's it. School of Economics, we need to reach prestigious to get this building. Okay, so let's take a minute here and place down the 3 buildings that we unlocked. Auditorium. Let's see, where can we squeeze in the auditorium? We are actually kind of running out of room, which surprises me. I think this park... Should I put the auditorium here? Or is there a better place for it? I think I'm gonna move this park. Oh, this is gonna like destroy a whole neighborhood if I move it. Oh, but I can place it at the end of a street here. There, I'm just gonna do that. I don't want to remove the park altogether. And let's just place the auditorium right here. That looks all right. And then I'm gonna create a path that connects up right here. Now, how about that? Oh, actually, I know. Bloop. There. Connect this up like this. And this will be just like a little open area. Okay. Liberal arts laboratories. Now the lab. Actually, you know what? The lab would probably look cool right here on this street corner. If I can fix the terrain a little bit, it'll look all right. This road is on a slope, so it's going to be kind of hard to do, but I think that looks all right. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Okay. And finally, we have a bookstore. Very important. Now, where am I going to squeeze the bookstore? Honestly, I think I'm just going to place it down right here. There we go. Okay, so let's just take a quick look here what we have left. We have a medical lab, a dance club, okay, and an academic statue, 2. And then, of course, once we reach prestigious, we get a School of Economics, which I'm sure is probably another behemoth of a building like this. There. Okay, well, as we stand right now, we have 2 academic works to go, so we got a pretty big lead on that, just due to the fact that I was, like, playing the game and stuff, while the university was just kind of stagnating, so we only have 2 to go. Campus attractiveness, we have a lot of work to do on that. Honestly, it's kind of strange why all of these new buildings aren't really contributing to it. Like, what else should I be doing to increase this? Do I need, like, more statues? I mean, I already have a bunch. I thought buildings contributed to that, too. 1,200. Oh, my God. Well, hang on. I think, is there any policies here that I can put in effect? Increases campus attractiveness by 20% if I enact universal education. Increases student happiness. No income from tuition fees. But let's check here. Tuition fees account for about 28,000. I'm not making any money anyways. Okay, well, let's just do that just to see. Okay, so as we stand, we're at 1205. If we go universal education, boom, it goes up to 1,400. And then what does free lunch do? Increases student happiness, increases... That doesn't really do much. Am I gonna have to place down like a bunch of little fountains and stuff everywhere? Total academic works. Here, let's do a research grant in cinematography just to make sure that we have another pretty much guaranteed academic work. What does this have anything to do with? Let's see here. Can we do anything for varsity sports to increase the attractiveness of our campus? Increases the odds of winning. Increases the amount of visitors. Sponsor deals. Yeah, actually, let's do that. And let's do an advertisement campaign. Man, okay, well, it looks like I'm going to have to start plopping down a whole bunch of stuff to increase our attractiveness. I guess I'm just going to have to spam some fountains. Okay, well, I'm going to put a fountain right... I don't really want to do that. I guess I can put one right here at the street corner. Oh yeah, maybe another outdoor study. Actually, hang on. I'll put another outdoor study here. Oh, but that's going to take up so much room. But it's fine. I can just remove it afterwards. And what does this contribute? 1476. Oh my god. I might not even have enough room, guys. Let's see. Is there anything else we can do? besides putting fountains everywhere? I don't know. Maybe if I have a fountain here and one here, have like 2 big fountains. It helps. We only have about 200 to go. Okay, well, we're gonna have to do a little bit of rearranging here because there's no way that we're gonna be able to fit enough stuff as the university is right now to get to level 5. So I'm gonna move the environmental studies building. It's going in the same location, but we're gonna change its orientation like that, and we get a little bit less wasted space by doing this. And then by doing so, I liberate enough room for some dormitories. Actually, can I fit one? Oh, nice. I can fit one right here. Actually, you know what? I'll put a few. I'll put like 2 like that. Okay, so we have about 150 attractiveness to go. Let's see what we can do now. And I have to be careful, too, to leave enough room for the next buildings that are coming up. But I can do that by demolishing some of the buildings that we're placing down right now. So, more dormitories. We're filling in this entire area. I mean, it adds realism, too, by doing this, because most universities have, like, a ton of dorm space. Let's check again. Less than 100 to go, so let's add... Oops. Oh my god, where am I going? Let's add maybe another art club, or let's see, maybe some small buildings here. Maybe another groundskeeping building, which is, of course, very important. Let's add this, and maybe another big fountain over here somewhere. There. This outdoor study is gonna get the boot. I'm pretty sure it doesn't really look... It looks out of place over here, I find. So I'm gonna fix that once we get to level 5. So, campus area. Okay, boom, look at that. 1800 on the dot. Well, we just have to basically skip ahead 2 years, or a year and a half at this point, to get to level 5. So I'm just gonna skip ahead and do that, just because at this point it's only a matter of time before we get our academic works. Alright, so while I'm doing this, I'm gonna start to work on these neighborhoods over here. And of course, this neighborhood's gonna need a name first. So why don't we create a new zone? Alright, this new zone is gonna be all of this up till the highway. And what's this gonna be? Robin Heights? Sure. That's alright. Okay, so it's gonna be all of this. Now first I'm just gonna make sure that we have vanilla style. Policies. You know what, guys? I'm gonna have to go throughout this whole city at some point and enact policies for each district. Now, of course, I don't want to enact the same ones for each district, but anyway, I'll figure that out at a later point. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna place down all the required buildings, schools, hospitals, and such, and we'll skip ahead. Okay guys, here we go. We finally reached the prestigious level, level 5, and here we go. Let's check out the new buildings that we unlocked. We unlocked the medical lab, dance club, And the academic statue number 2, that's right. And then lastly, the School of Economics, which I'm sure will be massive. So let's do a little bit of in-house cleaning here because we're running out of room and we have quite a few buildings to place down. So let's start with the Liberal Arts Media Lab. Did I think this was a medical lab? God damn, I have dyslexia or something. Media lab. Okay, so let's see where we can place this. Okay, first of all, let's just pause the game real quick because I don't want things to break. I'm gonna remove, well, not remove completely, but I'm gonna move the gymnasium. Where can we place the gymnasium? Right over here. Why don't we take up this space? Sure, just across the street. All right, so this frees up quite a bit of room. And then we can put the media lab right here along the main road. All right, and I'm just gonna get rid of this altogether. This little park, this fountain, maybe even this dorm, just to make sure that we're gonna have enough room here because I'm sure some of these buildings are pretty big. Dance club, it's pretty tiny, so I think we can maybe fit it somewhere. Yeah, I can even put it here. Let me just take a gander around, see what's... Yep, sure. I'll put this right here. Dance club. There we go. All right. And then last but not least, we have second academic statue. So I'm going to hold off on that for now. Because we need to place down a School of Economics, which is huge. Oh man, can I even fit it here? I bet you I can. Oh, maybe not. It looks like it'll just barely fit. We'll have to nudge the stadium over by 1, I think. Which kind of sucks because it's nice and centered where it is. But maybe it wouldn't look too bad. So if I scooch it over... because it's not a symmetrical building, it doesn't look half bad. So now I'm just going to move over the media lab ever so slightly. And I can come on in over here. Oh crap, I'm going to have to move the bookstore right across the street, right here. Okay, and then School of Economics, can it fit? Hey, there we go. It just fits. Oh my god, look at that. It's huge. Actually, hang on. I'm going to move this. I think I'm going to move this over here. Just for the aesthetics of it. I find it kind of like fills in this gap. And then if I take a road, connect this up here. There. That just makes a little bit more sense. And then move that a little bit there. And that leaves us with this gap over here. I probably wouldn't have had to remove the gymnasium or whatever that other building was. But it's fine. Oh, you know what I could do? Just in an effort to keep our attractiveness up. I'm going to have a road coming in like this. And then like this. And then I'll have... some dorms. Well, maybe just one dorm. There. Oh my god, that's a little crazy. There, that's all right. So then I can come up to here and just so we have all of our buildings covered. Actually, are these buildings? Oh yeah, they're the same size. I'm not really a big fan of these two fountains here, so I'm going to remove those. And then this statue is the same. Actually, it's a bit smaller than the fountains, so I can place these two here. Yeah, and I think that looks all right. It's kind of an interesting design, but at least now we have every building placed at least once. And then, what else? Oh, you know what? Hang on, where is that? That is trade school, museums. There we go, look at that. We have an art gallery. Oh, yes, that's perfect. Look at that, we can place that right here, but I don't know. I feel like these buildings are kind of crammed in at this point. I might want to rearrange some stuff first. What if I place the media lab over here? I feel like this would look good on a street corner, just because of the way it's shaped. You know what? I'm gonna do a little bit of rearranging over here. We have a ton of wasted space. So the drama club. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah. So the drama club. I'm just gonna throw it over here temporarily. This too. Dance club, and then I'm gonna bring the media lab over in this corner. Remove these two segments. So that looks pretty good there. That looks like it belongs in this corner. All right, so then that frees up room over here, which we can use. Oh my god. We can have the drama club here, and then I can have some paths and stuff kind of like zigzagging through here. And then the dance club. Yeah, I'll just keep the dance club there, kind of where it was. Alright, so then that should free up enough room to place this, which is the art gallery. Oh crap, it won't fit on the main road though. This kind of looks like the type of building that... Well, no, it's alright like that. Oh, no, wait. Hang on. I got an idea. And there we go. There we go. Look at this fine university. All right, let's go ahead and place this down. Boop. Oh, God. Okay. Let's just level this off. And you know what? That looks pretty good. Look at that. All right, I'm hitting play. Now let's go see our campus area. Look at that. Even with everything that I've removed, all of our little parks and fountains and whatnot, we're still above the required attractiveness threshold. I mean, of course, all the new buildings that I've placed down kind of supplement that. But there we go, guys. Look at that. Now, there's one last thing I want to do. Actually, before that, I just want to add a few little paths here and there. We're going to try to connect up the university as best I can. You know, I like having little paths everywhere, kind of like universities in real life, right? You know, people need to get around. Although, the way it is right now is not too bad. I mean, there's sidewalks and stuff everywhere. So it's pretty good. Anyway, the last thing I want to do is detail the university campus a little bit. And by detail, there's nothing really to it. The only thing I want to do is remove all these vanilla trees and then go into the content creator pack for trees and then replace a lot of these trees with ones from the content creator pack. There, I don't want to go too crazy because there's such a nice variety of trees. But basically, this is what I do when I want to tree in an area and I don't want to put a ton of thought into it. I just reduce the brush strength, bring it down to about halfway, or depending on the size of the area that you're dealing with, and then just kind of click a little bit everywhere. I don't want to go too crazy, of course, but adding some trees definitely adds a lot of life and character to an area. And you really don't have to be too fussy with it if you don't want to. But there we go. Now, I don't think I want a lot of trees in this area here. Kind of the same thing with the dorms. Just a couple trees. Because this would be like manicured grass in real life. There. And, well, guys, that just about does it for the Liberal Arts College. Look at that. We have all of our buildings placed down. No room for anything else. Student capacity. Oh, yeah, we're way good. And there we have it. Well, yeah, there it is. The University of Dunswell in its completed form. And I'm liking it. It's nice. It fits pretty well into the rest of the city. You know? This neighborhood is growing quite nicely as well. I'm pretty happy with it. You know, so I'm just gonna leave it as is, let it grow naturally, and then we'll move on to something else in the next episode. So guys, with that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm really glad we finally finished this university on to bigger and better things. So thanks for watching. Leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, and until the next episode, take care everyone.